All right, everyone. So we're going to start with our centering. So we'll come down to our backs. Just getting into a comfortable position, whatever is comfortable for you on your back. You can always use your pupper as a pillow. All right. And just give it any wiggles and adjustments that you need to. Just make sure you're fully comfy. We're going to take that nice, big belly filling breath in. Nice and slow, exhale it out. Okay. I want you to take another nice deep inhale in. This time I want you to visualize pulling that breath all the way down into your pelvis, into your hips. And then nice and slow, exhale that breath out. All right, we're going to take another big inhale in and visualize this breath coming through your shoulders, through your back, down into your lower back. And then nice and slow, exhale it out. Maintaining a relaxed but focused attention. So should your mind wander, bring it back to your inhales and your exhales. Allowing yourself to melt a little further, connect a little deeper with your mat. And just staying with those inhales and exhales. We're going to stay here for a few more breaths. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, coming into the reclined cobbler. Trying to bring our heels a little closer to our groin, keeping our chin in neutral position. We can bring our hands to our tummy. Just allowing our knees to be heavy so that our hips and our groin open. Bringing your breath into those spaces that you feel lengthening. Let's bring a gentle pulse to the knees like the wings of a butterfly. We'll reach our arms over our head, allowing them to connect down to the ground. Let's take a nice big belly filling breath in. And as we exhale, we'll come into our happy baby, reaching for those big toes, keeping our spine nice and long and connected with the mat. Gently, we're going to try and create a letter V with our legs. So just straightening out the legs a little further and keeping a little softness in the knees. So not locking the knees. You can give a gentle rock from side to side if that's comfortable. Waking up those calves, waking up those hamstrings. Coming to stillness, take a big breath in. Bring that breath all the way down into your heels. Exhale, put a bend back into your knees. Bring the soles of our feet together, hugging them in towards our chest. And give them a big hug. Keeping the bend in our knees, release the feet onto the floor. Right ankle comes below the left knee as we come into our reclined pigeon, keeping those hips squared off at the ceiling. And if you find that you want a little more lengthening through the right glute, you can gently push the right knee away from your torso. If you're pushing that knee away, allow that knee to soften. We're going to extend the left toes up to the sky, really reaching through those toes like a ballerina. Now let's push through that heel, getting nice and long through the calf. Point through the toes. And one more time through the heel. We'll make circles in one direction with that left ankle. And in the other. Good. Coming to stillness, we'll put a bend back into that left knee. Our right leg's going to join the left, arms out into T position, knees together. Let's drop those legs over to the left side of the mat, creating that nice twist and pointing our face to our right fingers. Taking a few nice, slow, long inhales and exhales here. Inhale the legs to center. Exhale, release the feet to the floor. Left ankle below the right knee, coming back into that reclined pigeon. Hips squared off with the ceiling. And if you want a little more lengthening through that left side, you can push that left knee away from your torso. If you're pushing the knee away, allow some softness to come back to that left knee. Let's reach those right toes up to the sky, really pointing through those toes so we're getting nice and long through those shins. And let's push through that right heel. Good. Point one more time through the toes. And push through the heel. Make circles in one direction with our right ankle. And in the other. Good. Coming to stillness, let's put a bend back into the right knee. Left leg joins the right, knees tight together. Arms out into T position. Let's drop those legs over to the right and pointing our face towards our left fingers, taking a few slow, long inhales and exhales here. Big breath in. Good. Exhale to center, releasing the feet down to the mat. Let's bring them the full length, interlacing our fingers above our head. Let's push our palms to the back, reach through the toes, that nice big Sunday morning stretch. Good. And release. We're going to come over to our tummies. Good. Centering ourselves onto our mats. We're going to reach our arms out into T position, coming down to the right side of the face. Bend into the left knee. We're going to take that left foot and step it over the right side. You're reaching through those left fingers. Few more breaths. Big breath in. Exhale back to center. We'll come over to the left side of the face this time. Bend into the right knee. We're going to step that right foot over the left side, reaching through those right fingers. Few more breaths here. All right, big breath in. Exhale, let's come back to center. We're going to bring our elbows underneath our shoulders, inhaling up to Sphinx. Exhale the breath out. Big breath in. Exhale the hands underneath the shoulders, and then inhale up to Cobra. Exhale, baby Cobra, engage those biceps. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, baby Cobra. One more time, inhale, Cobra. Exhale, baby Cobra. Good. Bring the knees to the width of the mat. We'll push back into our child's pose. And just allowing everything to melt. So allowing that lower back to be heavy, allowing yourself to sink into your hips. Good. We're going to push ourselves up into seated. So we'll come into our easy pose or cross legs. Having that nice, long, tall spine. And we know we're straight when we can feel ourselves actually seated back on our sit bones. I know it feels like you might be leaning all the way back, but you're not. So just kind of find where those sit bones are. Make sure you're seated nice and tall, pushing through the crown of the head. Let's inhale our arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. One more time. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. We're going to bring our left hand down to the mat. Inhale, right fingertips up. Exhale, hinging over the left side. Really reaching through those right fingers. So getting a nice stretch through that right side. Inhale, right fingertips up. Exhaling that right hand down to the mat. Inhale, left fingertips up. Exhale, hinging over the right side. So again, really reaching through those fingers. Inhale, left fingertips up. Exhale, release. Hands can come to our knees. Let's drop our chin down to our chest. Take a big breath in. Exhale it out. Roll that left ear over to the left shoulder. Good. We're going to tilt our gaze slightly up to the ceiling. Bring our gaze forward, nice and slow. Roll that chin down. Bring our right ear over to our right shoulder. And then let's tilt that gaze slightly up to the ceiling. Gaze comes forward, drop the chin down, bring our head to neutral, arms come straight out in front of us, right elbow into left as we come into our eagle arms, bringing those elbows up to shoulder height. Good. As we take a big breath in, we're going to try and reach those elbows up a little higher. Exhale the elbows back to shoulder height. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, lower. Arms come straight out in front of us, left into right, coming into our opposite side. Elbows back up to shoulder height. Good. And again, inhaling those elbows up a little higher. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Good. Let's release. Let's roll those shoulders out, front to back to front, however it feels good. Good. We're going to bring our feet nice and wide. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Good. Just reaching through those fingers, bringing that breath into the spaces that you feel are lengthening. And just seeing on your exhales if you go a little deeper into your forward fold. Few more breaths here. Use our hands to walk ourselves back up to center. Our left foot's going to come to the inside of the right leg. We're going to take our right hand reaching for our leg or our toes. Inhale, left fingertips up. Exhale, hinging into the right side. Beautiful. Inhale back up to center, exhaling the breath out. Same thing onto the other side. And taking that left hand either to your shin or to your toes. Inhale, right fingertips up, exhale, hinging into that left side. So still keeping your chest forward facing. Perfect, beautiful. Inhale, right hand up, exhale, release. We're going to come over to our tabletop, curling our toes under, making sure our shoulders are stacked over top of our wrists. I was going to say our knees. Be difficult. Here we go. All right, toes curled under. Let's pull those belly buttons in. Inhale to our cow. Exhale to our cat. Good. Keeping those belly buttons pulled in. I really want you to work that core. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Coming back to our tabletop, we're going to take that left foot back like a kickstand, inhaling those left fingertips up, exhale, reaching that left arm over the left ear. For those of you that want to go further, you can bring that right foot with the left. Nice job. Good. We're going to bring that right kickstand back down. Left hand comes down to the mat, rotating our hips back over the mat. Left leg extends behind us, right hand forward, coming into our pointer dog. And bring that right elbow to the left knee and extend. Good. We're going to do 4 more at your own pace. Good. And release the right hand and the left knee. Left leg, or right leg, sorry, comes back like a kickstand. Let's open up that right arm to the ceiling, extending that right arm over the right ear. You can stay here. For those that want to go further, you can bring that left leg to join the right. Good. Bring the left knee back down to the mat. Right hand down to the mat. That right leg extends behind us. Left hand forward into your pointer dog. All right, let's bring that left knee or left elbow to the right knee and extend. You're going to do 4 more. Your own pace. And releasing the hand and knee when you're done. Good. Let's push up into our first down dog, taking that dog for a walk, being nice and long through those hamstrings and calves, shoulders nice and wide away from the ears. All right, coming to stillness. Right leg, 3-legged dog, really reaching through those right toes. And we'll put a bend into the right knee, stacking the right leg, right hip over the left. Flip doggers, you can flip here. Okay, coming back to our right leg, 3-legged dog. Right knee comes forward for mountain climber. Right leg, 3-legged dog. Let's bring that right leg forward for pigeon, but we're going to keep our torso forward facing. Good. Wrists underneath the shoulders, proud chest facing forward. Reaching through those left toes. And bring your breath into that right glute. Few more breaths here. Curl the left toes under, flowing right back into our right leg, 3-legged dog. Right knee forward for mountain climber. Right leg, 3-legged dog. And let's release that right foot back down to the mat. Left leg, 3-legged dog. Reaching through those left toes. Put a bend into the left knee, stacking the left hip over the right. Flip doggers, feel free to flip. Good. Left leg, 3-legged dog. Left knee comes forward for mountain climber. Left leg, 3-legged dog. Left leg comes forward for pigeon. Torso stays forward facing. We're really reaching through those right toes, wrists underneath the shoulders, really trying to lengthen through those glutes or those cheeks. Taking a few nice slow long inhales and exhales here. Okay, we're going to curl those right toes under and flow right back into our left leg, 3-legged dog. Left knee forward for mountain climber. Left leg, 3-legged dog. Release the left foot. We're going to roll forward into plank, flowing all the way through to our up dog or cobra. Take a couple breaths here. Flow into your down dog. Looking between our thumbs, we're going to hop or step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Good. So we're going to stand widthwise on our mat, making sure that we have some room. We're going to stretch our legs out. Good. So let's start with our feet underneath our hips. We're going to reach those arms up, connecting the palms of our hand. Big breath in. Exhale, hinging over to the right side. Inhale to center, exhale, hinge over to the left side. Coming back to center, we're going to take a generous step with the left leg, flowing into our goddess pose. Good. Very nice. Good. We're going to rotate into a warrior two with our right foot. Flow into triangle. Left hand connects with our right. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, leaving some softness in that right front knee. Hands come to either side of the right foot. We're going to rotate on the pad of the left foot. Inhaling up to lunge. Exhale the breath out. Get nice and low. Good. Let's bring those hands to heart center. We're going to rotate the right toes and the left toes to the width of the mat as we get nice and low into that right side. We're going to flow our weight over to the left side. Right. Hands are going to come to the top of the mat. We're going to rotate our legs again. Inhaling up to lunge. Exhale, fold. Let's lengthen out that left front leg. You can angle your right toes back to the width of the mat if that's more comfortable, leaving some softness in that left front knee. Inhale to triangle. Exhale to goddess. Good. A little bit of a different transition for us. Good. Inhale. Let's come standing up to heart center. Good job. All right. So we're going to do it one more time. Let's inhale those arms up. Exhale, hinge over the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, hinge over the right side. Back to center. We're going to step that right leg wide into our goddess pose. You can wiggle yourself so you have a little more space if you need to on your mat. Good. Inhale to warrior two, left toes pointed to the back or looking over the left fingers. Good. Big breath in. Exhale to triangle. Good. Right hand to the left hand. And rotate a little bit if you need to on that back right foot. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Okay. Stacking that left knee over the left ankle, turning onto the right pad of the foot. Inhale, up to your lunge. Good. Exhale the breath out. Get nice and long. Beautiful. Big breath in. Exhaling, hands to heart center. We're going to rotate our toes to the width of the mat as we get low into the left leg. Listening to our bodies, listening to what's comfortable. Let's flow over to the right side. We're going to rotate our toes to the top of the mat or into the right side. So coming back with our right toes pointing to the top of the mat. Inhale up to lunge. Exhale the breath out. Big breath in. Exhale to triangle. Flow to warrior two. Transitioning back into goddess. Good. Good job. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, reaching both hands to our ankles. Allowing the head to be heavy. Hands come behind the back. Let's pull those belly buttons into the spine, softness in the knees. Let's inhale back up to standing. Exhale the breath out. Let's step up into mountain. Good job. All right, we're going to come towards the top of the mat. Feet come back underneath our hips again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Step back, down dog. Let's take that dog for a walk. All right. Coming to stillness, we'll come down onto our forearms into dolphin. Some people like their hands flat on the mat. Some people like to connect their hands. I like to connect my hands, whatever is more comfortable for you. We're going to walk those feet back into our army plank. Pushing up into our plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg, three-legged dog. Flip doggers, you can take that right leg over the left side. Right leg, three-legged dog. Right knee comes forward for mountain climber. Right leg, three-legged dog. Step that right foot forward as we inhale up to our warrior two. Exhale to triangle. Nice. Flow back, reverse warrior. Put a bend back into that right front knee. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale one. Hands to heart center as we step up into our tree pose. Left foot to right calf. Push through the crown of the head. Take a few breaths here. Reach the left hand back for the left foot as we come into dancer pose. Release into mountain. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Step back, down dog. Good. Flow through to your up dog or cobra. Exhale down. Good. Left leg, three-legged dog. We'll bring that left foot over, coming into our flip dog. Left leg, three-legged dog. Let's bring that left knee forward for mountain climber. Left leg, three-legged dog. Let's step that left foot forward as we inhale up to our warrior two. And exhale to our triangle. Low back, reverse warrior. The bend back in that left front knee. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale one. Hands to heart center. Let's step that right foot up into our tree. Find your drishti. Few breaths here. Good. Right hand reaches back for the right foot as we come into our dancer. Flow into your mountain. Good. Let's sit back into our chair pose. We'll keep our hands at heart center, touching our big toes together. Tuck the tailbone under. See if we can get a little lower. Big breath in. Exhale the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Good. Inhale to center. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. It's hard to talk when you twist like that. Inhale to center. Exhale to mountain. Let's give those legs a little shake out. We'll bring our feet just slightly past hip width apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, coming into our ragdoll, reaching for those elbows, allowing that spine to lengthen, keeping some softness in the knees. Good. Releasing those elbows, starting at the tailbone, nice and slow. We're going to roll ourselves up to standing. Arms are heavy. We're going to bring those shoulders up to the ears, around and back. Good. Hands back to heart center. We're going to get low into the legs again, into that chair pose. Big breath in. Exhale, nice and slow. We're going to lower down into our squat, bringing those elbows to the inside of the knees. Good. You can actually move your weight around here in this position. Just helping open up the hips a little further. If you're going in circles, make sure you go back in the other direction. We're going to connect our hands down to the mat. Big breath in. Exhale, pushing our bottom up to the sky. Let's step back into our down dog, taking our dog for another walk. Good. Coming to stillness, we're going to step that right foot forward. And I want you to bring those right toes a little further forward than you normally would. And then bring that right knee over top of the right ankle. So you should feel a lot of lengthening coming through that left side. Good. Now, if you feel comfortable here, you can stay here. If you want to go a little bit further, we're going to inhale those arms up to the sky, exhaling the breath out. Breathe into those spaces. I know it's a big stretch. Lots of muscles working here. Left hand connects to the mat, right fingers up to the sky. And then right hand to the outside of the right foot. Let's step back to our down dog. Take that dog for a walk. Great job. Good. Coming to stillness. Let's step that left foot up this time. Good. So again, further than you would normally take those toes. And then we're going to bring that left knee over top of the ankle. Good. Now just find your balance here. Good. And if you want to go further, we're going to lift those arms up to the sky. Beautiful. Nice and strong here. Keep breathing. Right hand connects to the mat, left fingers up to the sky. Beautiful. Left hand to the outside of left foot. Step back, down dog. Let's walk that dog again. Coming to stillness, knees come to the width of the mat. Let's come back into a passive child's pose. So you can come down to starting on the right side of your face and just allowing everything to melt and to connect with the mat. Tuning in with your breath. Let's turn our gaze into the opposite direction. Curl those toes under, pushing back into our down dog. Flow forward into your plank. Staying here for a few breaths. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Stay here for a couple breaths. Flow to your down dog. Looking between your thumbs, hop or step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Left foot to the right calf. Pushing through the crown of the head. Let's bring those belly buttons into the spine. Nice and long and tall. Big breath in. Exhale, we're going to step that left foot back into your high lunge. Big breath in. Exhale to warrior two. Low back reverse warrior. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale one. Hands to heart center. Step up into your warrior three. And not worried about how high that left foot or left leg is off the mat. Just want you to really try and keep that left hip down. Step up into your mountain. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Step back, down dog. Flow forward into your plank. Hold for a few breaths. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Stay here for a few breaths. Flow to your down dog. Looking between our thumbs, we're going to hop or step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Right foot to left calf, nice and tall. So belly buttons into the spine again, pushing through the crown of the head. Beautiful. Few more breaths here. Big breath in. Exhale, step that right leg back into our lunge. Big breath in. Exhale, rotate to our warrior two. Flow back, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, one. Hands to heart center. Step up into your warrior three. Stepping up into mountain. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Step back, down dog. We're going to flow all the way through to our up dog or cobra. Exhale down. Looking between our thumbs, hop or step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Ensuring our feet are hip width apart. Just closing our eyes here for a moment, tuning into our heart center, tuning into our breath. breaths here. Inhale, arms up. Opening up our eyes, exhale, fold. Step back, down dog. Roll forward into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Good. We're going to bring our knees to the width of the mat as we exhale to child's pose. Let's curl those toes under. We're just going to seat our bottom on top of our heels, just to give those toes a little bit of a stretch. Bring our hands down to our lap. Just taking a couple nice slow long inhales and exhales here. Releasing the toes, we can give them a little bit of a wiggle. We're going to get ourselves set up for Shavasana. So taking any of your eye pillows or bolsters for underneath your legs, whatever you would like. Blanket, you name it. And then we'll come down to our backs. Getting comfortable, making any adjustments that we need to get fully comfortable. Once we come down to the mat, let's bring our awareness back to our pranayama, or back to our breath. Listening to the sound of our inhales and our exhales. This reminds me of the sound of the ebb and flow of the tide. Bring our breath to deepen. To become slower and longer. Allowing ourselves to come into Shavasana, to come into stillness. Staying in stillness. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Noticing the ebb and flow of your inhales and your exhales. Allowing your breath to flow all the way down to your toes, your fingertips, to the top of your head. Giving your fingers and toes a little wiggle. And coming to stillness, we'll take a nice, slow, long, deep belly filling breath in, holding the breath at the top. And then nice and slow, exhale that full breath out. Nice, slow, long belly filling breath in, this time pulling that breath down into the pelvis and the hips, holding that breath at the top. And then nice and slow, exhaling that breath out. We'll take another big breath in. And as we exhale, we'll come over to our right side. And as we come over to our right sides, we'll bring our awareness to our heart center. We'll think about something that brings us joy, something that fills our heart up. Could be big or small, could be as simple as a good cup of tea or coffee, could be a person or a place, whatever it is. And the first thing that comes to mind, allow that feeling of happiness to grow, allow that feeling to grow into joy. And as that joy grows, it expands, it reaches down to the very tips of our toes, to our fingertips, all the way up to the crown of our head. That feeling of joy spreads across our face, bringing a smile to our lips. And genuinely put that smile there, feel that smile. And that feeling of joy glows, it radiates. I'm staying present in this feeling for a few more breaths. Just feeling that happiness and joy. Take a nice, slow, long, happy inhale in. Exhale it out. And when we're ready, we'll push ourselves up into seated. And bringing our hands to heart center, giving ourselves thanks for making time for ourselves in our practice today. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.